Michigan is kicking off first, and we're ready to get this game underway. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. It's caught. First down, and he's out of bounds.
Here's the true test of a quarterback at any level. Can they make a good throw under pressure when one or two or three guys are coming right at him? I think this young passer has proven that, yes, he can.
And down he goes at the 36. Second and 10. Ball on the 36. Quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete. Boy, would he like to have that one back.
Yeah, you're right. This offense relies so much on timing, and as you saw there, when their timing gets knocked off, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this.
They come out in a 5-wide set. Fires out to his wideout, and he's taken down at about the 45.
That was a well-designed and executed pattern, but on third down and forever, it just wasn't enough.
And it's the offense that takes the field on fourth down. Pass right, running back's got it. Tackle made at about the 47-yard line.
I can't believe they actually got to first. This coach isn't afraid to take some risks.
And they make the stop at the 47-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
Just a great job here by the defender of timing the hit and getting him down.
From their own 47-yard line, it's second down. Looks like he flinched down there on the line.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
Great run, and he's brought down in the backfield. And the linebacker comes up and makes a big stop.
This is textbook. This is how you're supposed to play against the run.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Fires incomplete. So the stop there on third and long, and that's going to bring up a punting situation.
It's a good hold by the defense on third down. Now their punt returner will get a chance to make something happen.
Thorson awaits the snap. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. Michigan's coaching staff so confident they know they've got a guy that's one of the best running backs in the country and that they can just play their game and not worry about the fact they're on the road.
Well, Brett, his big play ability not only can give you big chunks of yards on the road, but more importantly, it can quiet this atmosphere and allow the quarterback in this offense just getting back and just being able to run and be able to communicate. And I think that's a big challenge for this team. So look for his big play ability to maybe even out the atmosphere and give this offense a chance to be able to execute.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. And he's tackled at the 49. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. And he hits him hard at the 45. That was a 6-yard completion, and we'll have first and 10 coming up.
Short throws like this are very effective because they tend to wear down the defense over the course of a game, especially when they get you a first down and keep the offense on the field.
It was a great read by the quarterback there to take the snap and throw it quickly to get the first. There's a strike complete. They didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line. Throws it to the outside. And he got it to the sophomore. He's tackled just outside the goal line.
Man, that was an impressive-looking play. When you can slice apart a defense like that, it puts a seed of doubt in their minds.
Now it's 1st and goal with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass. Touchdown, Michigan! A short burst for the score.
That's what happens when you can win the war in the trenches down near the goal line.
And he tacks on the extra point. A 6-play, 69-yard drive, and they put up 7 points. So our score, 7-0. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. It's fielded at the 2. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. The Wolverines are right where they want to be early in this one.
Well, this is what their coach talked about, getting off to a great start. The defense did their job, and it's nice to see the offense move the ball down the field and also get some points on the board.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver. From their own 17-yard line. 2nd down. The Bulldogs linebacker had to leave with that injury earlier. We thought he'd be back out here, still in the locker room, though, and it doesn't look like he's going to have any more football in him today. Throws complete, and he's hit right away. Throws it deep. Can't connect.
Brad, look at the defensive coordinator down on the sideline. He's wiping his brow down there. They just caught a big break that time because the quarterback just overthrew the ball.
Edwards is back to receive. Edwards fields it at the 40. He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line. The Wolverines really got the job done on that first drive, and they took the crowd out of this thing.
They sure did, and I was really impressed with the execution by the quarterback. It's tough to be able to communicate with your linemen, and not to mention your wide receivers. I thought he did a very nice job of showing great poise, keeping his composure, and leading them to some points. We'll see what he can do here this next time out.
He wants it all, going long. Picked off.
He seemed a little hesitant on that throw, and that left the defender time to break on the ball and pick it off.
First down. They've got their backs against the wall. He gets out to about the 11-yard line. He's going to go for the home run. Great concentration to haul it in. What a tackle. This was going to be a touchdown. And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10. Throws it in a hurry. He's taken down around the 26-yard line.
That's pretty impressive. Accuracy is important, but just as important is having receivers that can make plays.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. corner, and they push him out at the 8-yard line. Quick out to the receiver, and he can't make the grab. That brings up a 2nd and goal. Ball on the 8. Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he converts the extra point. A 6-play, 98-yard drive. And they come away with a touchdown. They get a tie game at 7-7. Thorsten has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep. He'll return it from the 3. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. I'm sure the quarterback would love to make amends for that last pick.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
Fires complete over the middle. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. Gets out to around the 45. We've played one. We're even at 7 on this one. Even first quarter as we head into quarter number 2. Caught him, but they're going to lose yards. He was tackled immediately. They get a 1-yard loss on that one.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
From their own 44-yard line, it's 2nd down. Tackle at around the 48-yard line. And that one's incomplete. McKenzie is back deep to return. Oh, excellent punt. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. This is the point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime. Finds his man, and they take him down immediately. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on their own 25. Makes the grab past the marker, and he's shoved out of bounds right around the 34. Tries to get around the corner. He's pushed out of bounds around the 47-yard line.
There were 2 different defenders that had a shot at him, but he just went right through him. He is so powerful.
10 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. Quick strike, and he drops it. On the ground with the tailback. Brought down around the 46-yard line. Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 37. He steps out right around the 42-yard line. So they're going to try to determine if the receiver had possession and was inbounds or not. Initially, it was called a catch, but now we're going to find out for sure if he at least had 1 foot in and possession of the ball before he went out of bounds. So after the review, they reverse the call on the field. Certainly they don't have the return on here. Signals for a fair catch. You always want to go in the locker room with momentum, so as we get closer to halftime, I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
Sometimes what happens on a false start is a lineman will see movement on the other side of the ball and be coaxed into jumping early.
1st and 15 now after the penalty. And they get nice yardage on that run. Edwards gains around 6 yards on the run.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
He lets it go. It's caught. 1st down, and he's out of bounds.
That makes it 1st and 10.
From their own 32-yard line. It's 1st down. Tackle made at the 33-yard line. Pick up of a yard for the tailback. He's taken down around the 48-yard line. From their own 48-yard line. 1st down. He's got it out to his tight end. Can't wrap him up, and down he goes at the 48-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Second and 6. Ball on the 48. Stays in bounds and made a nice catch. strike complete. He's down. And this play is number 8 on the drive. And they make the stop at the 32. They're about 4 yards away here on third down. They'll bring him down at the 21. Puts it right in his hands. Touchdown. Nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here.
And he adds the extra point. Michigan to kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. Under pressure. And he's tackled around the 31-yard line.
Good coverage by the defense, but they have to be aware of this quarterback's tendency to scramble around and pick up some yards.
Just throws this one away. So it's third down now, and they're going to need about 4.
He's a real good field general for this offense. He can beat you in any number of ways.
Looks left, intercepted. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown. Big play.
How about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and an even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Turner ready to kick. Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
This quarterback needs to be a little bit more careful because this defense is excellent on capitalizing off of mistakes.
They hand it off. They go to the left for a nice game. Just gets rid of it. We're halfway through, and it's been a good one. 21-7, Michigan.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. Neither team has allowed a sack in this game, and while a lot of fans, and look, we've been guilty of it in here sometimes as we watch games from around the country, your eye sort of follows the ball. You want to see what happens. But then there's the game inside the game. What's it like in the trenches, offensive line versus defensive line, particularly when one side's winning every time, in this case, the offensive line?
Well, it's always tough to judge because you could be doing your job just fine, but because the secondary doesn't play well, maybe it's just you're doing your job, but the secondary's not, and you look really bad on the same token. But it's the most physical spot on the field. You get your hands on those big fat guys every single time, and you got to shed them, and you got to push them back, and you exert a lot of force and a lot of energy. And it's not on defense. You just try to see ball, get ball. Those offensive linemen, they got a little bit more brains to them. They know where they're going. They know where the play is. They know the snap count. It's a little bit easier for them.
That'll do it here in the studio at halftime. We'll try to see if Pollock can bring a little energy in the second half. Got a lot of games to watch, including yours. Brad and Kirk ready for the second half.
And we welcome you back to the action here, just about set for the second half. From his own goal line, he's to the 20. He's tackled at the 27. They're set to go for another round. He wants it all. Brought down with only one man to beat. So after the big pass play, we've got a first down. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That'll make it second and 4.
He's tackled at the 22. First and 10. Ball on the 22. On the ground, and he won't get back to the line. With a quick throw. Stays in bounds to make a nice catch. So the coach challenges the call, and they're going to try to determine if the receiver made the catch in bounds.
After review the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, I think the play warranted a review, but the call on the field stands. It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Runs left and can't get back to the line of scrimmage. He's taken down at the 9.
Really good play here and run support by the linebacker. The big guys up front took away the running lanes, and he was able to get through for a loss.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Just throws this one away.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
This one should be makeable. He gets it up, and he got it. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 20. At the 30. They'll bring him down at the 35-yard line. Michigan's continuing to play extremely tough defense. This has been impressive.
It's just been impressive to watch them play with such an attitude, almost a chip on their shoulder with the energy that they're playing with. And I think it's going to require that kind of effort to be able to win this game.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room. Decides to slide.
A good quarterback knows when and how to improvise. And if he's got the skills, he can also turn a scramble into something big.
From midfield. First down. And he's level at the 39-yard line.
Example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. It. And it falls incomplete.
It's always tough trying to put the ball out of the defender's reach, but where your guy can still come down with it in bounds. It takes a lot more precision than it looks.
Fourth down. They're going to try a long field goal here. It's up, looks long enough, and it's good.
That one looked like cake for this kid. Chalked up 3 points for the offense.
24-10, Michigan.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. Gets to about the 17-yard line. The Wolverines had that hot hand on offense, and they just keep on going here in quarter number 3.
The greatest thing you could say about these guys today is consistency. They are moving the football and putting points up on the board. They're going to be tough to beat.
Both sides have made their way back out, and we're just about set to get going again. Tackled after a decent pickup. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Now he tries to buy some time. They bring him down. The sub-package in there defensively in this 5-wide receiver set. Throws complete, and he's hit right away. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. He's to the 40, and down he goes at the 43-yard line. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Throws complete, and he's got room to work. Down at the 35. This quarterback definitely has some confidence in his arm, Kirk.
It sure looks that way. That was well covered by the defense, and he still got it in there.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 35. Got some open field. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it up field with such fluidity and quickness.
He gets rid of this one. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25. Tackle made at the 12-yard line.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
And that sets them up with a first and goal.
That's a nice job by the quarterback to pitch the ball, and it got him a first down.
Here they go. First and goal, down by a couple of possessions. Flares it in. Almost had it intercepted. He tried to force it to a man that wasn't open, and boy, was he lucky it wasn't picked off.
He's got to be more careful when throwing the football into the end zone.
Got to be careful of a pass play with this defense. Gets it out to the tight end, and he can't hang on.
Here's a case of a quarterback so eager to make a play that he failed to see the danger of that attempt and nearly gave the ball away.
This is where the defense makes a name for themselves. It's third down and goal from the one. And he just gets rid of it.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
They're crowding that line of scrimmage. On the pass, touchdown. He was looking at the tight end the whole way there.
Yeah, the quarterback has to be careful of telegraphing the throw, but hey, it worked. They scored anyway.
They rolled the dice and went for it on fourth, and I'm sure they're happy with the result. And he hits the PAT. A nice 9-play, 57-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points. Corson has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 20. He's taken down at the 23-yard line. They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll be looking for a little more out of their offense on this possession. Michigan is up 7. And down he goes around the 32-yard line. It's second down now. They're just a few feet away from that first down marker. And he's immediately tackled. He makes the catch and has a first down. That's 3 down and 1 to go. Michigan's lead is a touchdown. All right, we're just about set to start action here again in the fourth quarter. And he's taken down at the 37. It's second and 8. Ball on the 37-yard line. They'll bring him down right around midfield. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And they make the stop around the 40-yard line.
Just another weapon for this offense. He's got good hands, and he's tough to bring down. He showed right there that he can make something big happen.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40. Michigan is up by a touchdown. There's a strike complete, and he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Number 8 makes the tackle at the 32-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Here's the 8th play of the series. Gains his way to the 20-yard line.
There's nothing more effective that a team can do offensively than to pound the ball right at the defense, trying to wear them down.
This is the 9th play of this drive. And he can't get away from the pressure. This is the 10th play of this drive. Michigan up 7 points. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. So we're looking at another 3rd down here. The Bulldogs are going to call their 2nd timeout. That's a great tackle at the 24-yard line. Seems as though they didn't want to risk stopping the clock on an incompletion, so they kept it on the ground. 4th down now.
And this is when you have to overpower the defense to keep moving the ball. That time, they didn't succeed.
Kicks up, and he just drilled it from long range. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. They come out in a 5-wide set. Fires quickly, and he's got his man, and he's tackled right away. From their own 30-yard line, 2nd down. He's got it out to his tight end. He's tackled around the 34-yard line. Passes to the right. It's picked off. At the 30.
Not only did he demonstrate his leaping ability, but he also has the hands to be able to pull the ball in. Great job.
First and 10. Ball on the 22. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. He'll go down to one knee. Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. He takes a knee, looking to take some time off that clock. From the 27-yard line, it's third down. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. He takes a knee. It's up, and he splits the uprights. Turner is lined up to kick this one off. Excellent kick. Oh, man, he took him down hard. Quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I would be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
Going long. He's under pressure. No, incomplete. And so that's going to do it. Our final score in this one, 30-17, Wolverine. That does it for this edition of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
you.